Daud Ibrahim Maalim Guled, 18 years in the diaspora, based in the United Kingdom. He is a financial consultant by profession. Daud is a man of integrity and well-versed with foreign policy matters, which he will use to lobby for donor funding on behalf of his electorate if elected on August 2022. Daud has officially launched his bid for Wajir North parliamentary seat. He made the announcement after an 8-day intensive campaign in the constituency. This is the documentary. Daud Ibrahim Guled, who hails from Kurundile sub-county, has officially launched his parliamentary seat bid for Wajir North constituency. Daud, a soft-spoken man, is also a religious person. He is a one-man battalion, an academician, a man who can speak fluent the Queen's language. He is a financial consultant, guns to safeguard the public money and change the image of Wajir North constituency. Daud hails from Redugas Nation, a community known for its commitment to religion. The 8 days intensive campaign pleads started from his Odaya home turf, that is Korondile, then sneaked through Garseake, Buna, Batalu, before spending the night at Danaba. The second phase of his constituency tour started from Danaba, then transversed to Butte, Gurar, Ajawa, Garakilo, and finally finished at Basakoro. The third phase commenced at Beramo before moving to Jarte, then to Ugurji, Duhuma, Watiti, Bulagudud, Madina, Kunjurguda, Hote, Lehele, Sire, then finalized at Kurundile. In the intensive campaign trip, Daud was accompanied by top team of the campaign secretariat, led by Mr. Abdi Gaame. Others in the intrigue included top elders led by Ahmed Takau, Adan Madi Hussein, Madi Abdunur Yusuf, Hussein Mohammed Abdunur, Abdurrahim Mohammed Abdunur, Adan Nuno. Not left behind was the digital team members who crowned the rallies as they constantly give updates on social media outlets. Daud went to Korondile Primary School before going to Nairobi School for his secondary education. From there, he joined one of the prestigious university, the Birmingham University, where he graduated with honors in Association of Certified Chartered Accountant. He later moved to Northampton University, where he received a BA in Accounting and Finance, earning a first-class honor. He is also a fellow member of Association Accounting Technician, England and Wales. The financial consultant once owned Midford Accountants Limited, a reputable financial institution. During his highly publicized campaign tour in the constituency, Mr. Daud Ibrahim sponsored water trucking services after he saw the effect of the prolonged drought in the area. The water will be supplied to the following centers: Bulagudud, Madina, Watiti, Kunjurguda, Hote, Lehele, Sire, and Duhuma. Each center is to receive 20,000 liters of water boozer. The people from these centers throw weight behind Daud's bid and promise to vote for him during the August 9 polls. His campaign was unique in its nature. He was accompanied by more than 100 people, driven in 16 new model Prados, 4 Toyota Hilux, and 1 new TX Prado. Convoy was equivalent to that of President Kenyatta, commanded by blue siren lights. That was a prediction Daud is smelling power. He climaxed his campaigns by unveiling a strong manifesto which he gives priority to provision of water, education, health, and economic empowerment of the people of Wajir North. The aspirant in the manifesto further pledged to support students with bursary funds from the National Government Constituency Development Fund. He promised to boost the education sector by improving the interaction between the student and their own models. He further pledges to sponsor 5 students each year for further studies in the Europe countries to study medicine and other specialized courses. Women are also not left out as he seeks to support them in youth groups through initiating for them business improvement programs. In the rally seen as historical, he received warm reception in each center he toured, with people chanting words "Tano fresh." Daud promised to end cartels and bestow power to common mwananchi If elected as the next member of parliament, Mr. Daud is expected to meet the adjunct professionals in one of the 5-star hotels in Nairobi to sell his political bid and to popularize his name ahead of the August polls.
My name is Daud Ibrahim. I was born and bred here in Korondile town. I went to Korondile Primary in 1982. After completing my primary education, I went to Nairobi School. From there, I became a hustler in Nairobi, doing all sorts of trades. Thereafter, in 1998, I went to UK. Since then, I have been living in UK, doing my own business, working for the government, and working for different institutions. By profession, actually, I'm a chartered accountant. What actually forced me to seek this position after staying a while abroad and coming back to my home country, I actually discovered there was lapse in leadership. People are elected to positions and they are not given the task of being accountable. I felt if we just elect somebody for the sake of electing and then taking them to parliament, surrounded by few cartels, every 5 years, seeking mandate of re-election, then I felt we are not actually going anywhere. My manifesto, my priority number 1 is going to be water. Because water is basic necessity for life. Without water, there can never be schools and there can never be settlement. I intend to do a lot of exploration in conjunction with the county government and the national government. The second thing I want to put a lot of effort on is empowering the youth and the women. As I said earlier, these are the backbone of society. And if we empower them, I think everybody will have a prosperous future. Thirdly, with my leadership, there will be no tribal or clanism at all. Whether you are my family, whether you are the Godia, whether you are Gari, or whether you are Galbaris, whichever clan you come from, you will all be treated equally. Everybody will have the same right and the same roles and responsibilities. There will be no favors based on clanism. I need to have at least 5 students. 5 students minimum every 2 years studying abroad. The reason I have to do that is most people will appreciate if somebody travels abroad, goes to different universities abroad, the level of resources that's available, the environment, the technology, everything is different. So with that in mind, when they come back to their country, I think they can bring in a lot of changes. And that is very, very critical for the progress of the community. For any community to progress, the religious institutions must be empowered. We are Muslims. I will put a lot of effort in building madrasas, empowering the sheikhs and the teachers to ensure that we have a generation that is very conversant with the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Quran. Once we have a society that is enshrined within the teachings of Islam, I think everything else will take its course. That is going to be my final point in my manifesto.
Reporting for ARF Media, I'm Abdurrahman Rashid. Farah.